Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. Welcome to my daily vlog. My name is Melanie. Welcome to my home in the sunshiny state of Florida while I'm stretching out a cramp in my back. That's weird. So I'm definitely going to have to be mindful of electrolytes today because it is supposed to be in the mid 80s. I am going to be working on the Grill-zebo, which I call the Grill-zebo. I'm going to turn this camera around and let you take a look at it. This is our Grill-zebo right here. You can see I got all those blocks yesterday at Lowe's. I've got some spray paint out there. You can see the rust. I'll insert some pictures. Let me do this. I'll insert some pictures over here on this side of the camera so that you can see up close what it looks like before and after, even though I've already kind of started on it. And that is my first project of the day. I will take blow-by-blow photos so that you can kind of see a time lapse. Don't know how much recording I'll do, but I'll definitely take photographs as I complete this project and show you what it looks like. All right, guys, I've got a couple more blocks to level on the end, but I'll go ahead and level that when I cut this excess weed block. Now I've got to kind of go over some spots that I've missed on the Grill-zebo itself. This is Rust-Oleum American Accent Satin, and the color is Satin Espresso. This is for all outdoor furniture, wood, plastic, metal. You can see fast drying. So let's get to painting. Hey guys, it was hard, but I got this grill moved back up onto the blocks. I got as much painted as I could. I have about a half a can of paint left, but I'm going to need to go get one more can of the espresso color, and then I'm going to do the metal pan roof in a bright silver or maybe cream. I don't know. I'll decide when I get there, but you can see I still have this railing to do on both sides, and I still have the railings to do in here, and then I'll tape everything off when it's good and dry, and I'll start with my silver or cream colored paint. I haven't decided, but I forgot to take pictures before I started. I'm cleaning the grill. That's how gross it looks. And I think they have black paint for high temperatures. I'm not sure about that. I'll check it out, but anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. And I've got this rack back here that's pretty banged up, but I'm gonna see if I can get it clean. Guys, the temperatures are well over 80 degrees right now, so I'm calling it a day. I've been out here for 2 hours. I cleared all of the grass from the space that the grill has been sitting under. I have a couple of blocks that are not level, but 90% of it is leveled off. I will work on that at another time. I went ahead and got a second coat of paint on most of the ledges and outside edges of this, with the exception of the roof, the underbelly of the roof, and the railing right up there. But I haven't decided on what color I'm going to do the roof surface and underbelly of the roof. I thought about cream, but then I'm thinking that gets a lot of smoke. So yeah, it probably wouldn't stay cream for long. The blocks are just going to stay this color. This is going to be a very masculine, functional space. I'm not going to do any planting, decorating, anything like that. This is strictly business for the grill. But this is part one, and hopefully we'll get you part two pretty soon. All right, guys, so real quick, a rundown on cost. I already had the weed block, so that was free or something that I purchased for another project. The blocks were $1.38 a piece, so I have about $19 in concrete block for the pavers. The paint was $3.60 a can, and so far I've had this much coverage with 3 cans, so roughly around $12 plus the $19. So I'm sitting at about $40 for a full-on Grill-zebo makeover. All right, guys, it wasn't on purpose. You know that I had a hair appointment yesterday. I ate my dinner at 3:30. I have been fasting ever since, so I'm about to break a 20-hour unintentional fast. I've drained off all the juice off that disgusting chili I made yesterday. Hopefully it's edible. I can't afford to do anything else. I've got 3 ounces of chicken breast, 2 eggs, and 2 pickles, and that'll be my first meal of the day. And I have an orange soda Zip Fizz, which is pretty good. It's literally, that's the flavor, orange soda. I intend on spending about another hour putting the tools up and potting some more Japanese plum trees. So I'm definitely going to need the electrolytes. No excuses, no apologies. All right, guys, it's time for a loquat update. A loquat is a Japanese plum. They grow natively in Florida, which means that the fruit drops, the fruit rots, the seed gets into the ground, and they grow naturally here and reproduce. However, I have grown all of the loquat trees that you see on this hill from seed. This particular one right here, you can see that there's a steep hill here, but this tree is probably 16 to 18 foot tall. This tree is about 7 years old, and it is producing a lot of fruit. We've already taken probably 8 or 9 pounds of fruit. These are small. They are the texture of a peach, but if you could imagine mixing a peach and a plum together, depending on the brighter color orange they are, the sweeter they are. But because we had too much rain, you can see a lot of them are splitting. But the fruit that is split, these would be really good. These up here, but they would not be keto friendly because they are very high in sugar, just as a plum is. All of the loquats that you see on the hill and the very large one in front are 3 years old. And there's a reason behind me explaining all of this. So basically, we get the seeds from this tree that's already producing, so we know that any tree that grows from these seeds will be a producing tree. Now let me show you what I'm doing in my nursery. I have 4 loquats in each one of the plants, so that gives me a total of 28 trees started. All right, guys, this is my declutter project for today. This is what it looks like now. This is what it looks like. Get a good look. It's embarrassing, guys, but I've worked a full-time job, run a full-time YouTube channel. This is just what happens when stuff gets thrown in a drawer, and that is what has happened. So this is my declutter project for today. All right, I started by pulling everything out, and that, my friends, is disgusting. That is so much better. So much better. That is super disgusting. All right, guys, so what a transformation. I only paid $3.68 for that contact paper for the drawer, and I already had the bleach to bleach out the actual silverware organizer. All of that I already had, so right now I'm less than $4 and totally transforming this drawer. I'm going to go through this pile and make sure everything matches, make sure it has a need, and possibly reorganize the placement of some of these items. All right, guys, this is my declutter and downsize project for today. This silverware drawer, it definitely looks a lot nicer. It is spick and span clean. It is organized. It is neat. Everything matches. This is the declutter. That is the stuff that will either go for a yard sale or be donated to thrift. And because I spent less than $4 on this whole roll of contact paper, and I still have an entire roll, I'm going to say that this project cost me less than $2. A little bit of elbow grease and some Clorox bleach. And that one's done. All right, guys, remember the chili from yesterday? Well, I drained off all of the stuff, and I've decided to make this a low-carb soup for my husband. Please remember that he is not on keto. He just does 50 total carbs or less. I'm going to add a can of fire roasted diced tomatoes to this. I'm going to chop up some celery, some more onion, and some fresh green beans and make him a low carb vegetable and beef Tex-Mex soup. All right, guys, I fixed it up and I did the calculations. There is a total of 30 carbs in this whole entire pan. So my husband's 50 carbs or less per day, and I know that he only had about 15 to 18 carbs for lunch because he had a couple of the tortillas, the low carb tortillas. But he should comfortably be able to eat this. If he eats the whole pan, he's still going to be in his daily allowance, but more than likely he'll only eat about half of that. But there's a nice veggie soup for him. All right, guys, this is my dinner. I have here a 10-ounce ribeye steak, nice piece of fat in the middle, 1/2 of a medium cucumber, so that's 5 carbs. I have some olives over there, that's another 2 carbs, and 2 measured tablespoons of Marie's blue cheese, which is 1 total carb. So I'm going to be ending my day with 17 total carbohydrates, and that gives me a little wiggle room in case there's something hidden somewhere that I'm eating. All right, guys, I decided to take the dogs on a different route today. This is the steepest hill in our neighborhood. You see how high that is? I normally don't take this route because people drive through here like idiots, and because that's a blind hill, I need time to get these guys off the road, right? But right now, this is going to be the only road in our neighborhood that is going to be shaded from that bright, bright sun. So I don't want that asphalt to be too hot on their feet. And that's the one disadvantage about walking them in the evening time in the summer. I may have to switch things up for the summer and walk them early in the morning, right? Take them on their walk early in the morning. Before the asphalt gets hot, before the sun comes out, and it's just too much for little Toby. So anyway, let's see. I had a successful day today. I got a lot done. Just really enjoyed the weather, getting a nice base tan. Guys, you have no idea how dark I get. I get dark, right? I usually get real pink one time, and then it's just brown from there on out. I will get really, really dark. But I need to buy a new bathing suit. My bathing suit from last year is too big. I mean, like, seriously, it looks horrible on me. My boobs fall out of it. And it's not stretched out. It's not dry rotted. It's just, and it was a high dollar bathing suit. It just doesn't fit anymore. I've lost a few inches. So I also want you to know that I have placed this video into a brand new organized declutter playlist, and I'm going to build on that. So I'm going to have my shopping playlist. I'm going to have my phase 1 playlist, and that's going to be anytime I'm talking specifically if I'm focusing on a keto subject, if the whole video is dedicated to keto, or I'm talking about a weight loss or a week in review, I'm going to be changing some of my playlist. I'm going to be eliminating some of my playlist, and then I'm going to be creating some new ones. So basically, depending on what you're into, if you're into the organize and declutter videos, I've actually got a playlist now that this one will be in today. If you're just here for the weight loss, you'll be able to find the videos in my phase 1 or my week in review videos. My shopping hauls, of course, will all be in shopping haul videos. So I'm going to try to get really descriptive on my playlist, and you'll be able to find whatever it is you're looking for. And that's all I got for you today, guys. Tomorrow I'm taking on another organize and declutter project. And I don't know if there's any specific subject I want to cover, but I guess we'll talk about it then. I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.